Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode we were doing some investigating of the second case of the game, or third case, sorry, of the Turnabout Samurai. And we were speaking to some characters like Dick Gumshoe and the security lady and Penny Nichols, the assistant. So now we're going to be talking to the security lady again. Oh boy. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Yeah, you. Okay, assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
Uh-oh.
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth like no tomorrow, saying this and that. And when I'll tell you one thing about respecting your elders, it's a shame that you use these days and... Wow, she's fast.
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Sneaky, Maya, sneaky. Okay, let's look at this.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Of course.
Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1, that was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Yeah, they're slick. They want to see if you're paying attention. They're bogus, but yeah, it's 307. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Exactly. Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh.
October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Suspicious. Hey, Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
You've done it before.
But yeah, in this case, let's not.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady?
Like she would ever kill her beloved Jack Hammer? Well, who knows? Crazy stalker. Okay, well, we got to a save point, but we're gonna have to keep going. Last video was a little too long. Gotta time these things better. Okay, we're at court now.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer at Studio 1 of Globo Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to your testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
First, I would like to call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Hi, Gummy. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again? Please, no. I think I can probably remember that.
So, the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Well, this is samurai times for the show.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call this security officer to the stand.
Oh boy, you're gonna regret that.
Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Oh, dear Lord. This is why I love this character. Ah, she's so funny. She looks so creepy like that. Look at his face. He's like, ugh, disgust.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Oh, God, she's a cougar. Oh, it's so creepy.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Yes, he does. That is a running gag. I love it. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So, just call me Grandma. So even when I was young, I was an old bag. Still, how the other children made fun of me. Can you believe it?
Okay, I give up. He's like, objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Don't we all? I love this. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. Yeah, she was just doing too much. I couldn't keep up.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. No, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Oh, doggy, why? Ugh, he's always so distracting. Okay.
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. He's like, oh, please don't start hitting on me. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Oh boy. So we're just gonna keep this video kind of short compared to last time, and we're gonna end it after we do this little round of testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Excuse me. Ugh, this thing in my throat has been driving me crazy all day. I need tea after this. Alright. So she arrived at 1. She's kind of late. Doing a run through. Errands. I'm not gonna bother asking. 1 p.m. to 5. 2:30. Interesting. A certain man walked right by her. Yeah, hold on. So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
No, it wasn't. Here we go. Let me get this straight, old bag. I mean, Miss Oldbag. Not very polite, Phoenix. Not that I blame you. She's really annoying. Okay, doggy, seriously? It is not time for your dinner, boy. Go take a nap. I already played with you. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
Uh-huh.
What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, boy?
Sonny. Not boy.
Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
Yes. He's like, oh crap. Well, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in This court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. I love that moment. It's so funny. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed. All of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Yeah, she is good. And I would love to carry on right there, but I have to stop this right now. My dog is clamoring for my attention. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye!